of maths with Sarah, a true lover of maths. Now we will learn the methods of representing a set. There are two methods of representing a set. First method is called roster method or roster form or tabular form. First method is called roster form or tabular form. Second is called set builder form. Set builder form. In these two ways we can represent a set. What are these methods? I am going to explain with the help of an example. Set of odd natural numbers. Set of odd natural numbers less than 10. Second example, set of all vowels in English alphabet. In English alphabet. Okay? I will explain this with the help of this example. First method is called a roster method or tabular form. In this method, write all the elements of the set. Write all the elements of the set. Set of odd natural numbers less than 10. We know all the elements. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Write all the elements of the set. Then what is the next step? Separate them by commas. Write all the elements of the set. Separate them by commas and enclose them within the braces. What to do? Write all the elements of the set. Separate them by commas and enclose them within the braces. This method of writing set is called roster form or tabular form. Next, set of all vowels in English alphabet. We know the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. What is the first step? Write all the elements of the set. A, E, I, O, U. What is the next step? Separate them by commas and enclose them within the braces. Okay? This method of representing set is called roster form or tabular form. Set is usually represented by capital letters. So we can name them as capital A and capital B. And elements of the set are usually represented by small letters. So we write small a, e, I, o, u here. Element. I am repeating the word element. Element means member of a set. Mathematical term is element. So how can we represent it mathematically? A epsilon B. A, small letter A, epsilon B means A is an element of B. A B का एक member है. Mathematically A element of B. What about C? Is C is in this collection, in this set? No. So how can we write? C is not an element of B. Clear? Sets are represented by capital letters and elements of the set are represented by small letters. How can we write element of a set? A epsilon B means A element of B and C is not an element of B. These are some terms in sets. First method is over. How to write the first method? List all the elements of the set, separate them by commas and enclose them within the braces. Now what is the second method? Second method means set builder form. What is set builder form? In this method we have to find out a common property which is possessed by all the elements of the set but not by any element outside the set. We have to find out a common property which is possessed by all the elements of the set but not by any element outside the set. Okay, that means look at this question now. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. What is the common property? All are odd numbers and they are less than 10. They are odd natural numbers but they are less than 10 because 11 is not here. So how can we write it in set builder form? The way of writing is A is equal to x says that, what is a common property? Odd natural number less than 10. X says that X is an odd natural number less than 10. Very simple. X stands for each element of the set. X says that X is an odd natural number less than 10. That is a common property. Look at the next set. What is B? A, E, I, O, U. We know what is A, E, I, O, U. They are the vowels in English alphabet. Okay. So, how can we write it? X says that X is a vowel in English alphabet. How can we write? X says that X is a vowel in English alphabet. These are the two methods of writing a set. Set is given like this. We can convert them in this form and this form also. First method, write all the elements, separate them by commas and enclose them within the braces. In second method or in set builder form, we have to find out the common property possessed by all the elements of this set. Okay, is it clear now? Some questions are written here. It is written in set builder form. Write the following in roster form. You have to write it in roster form. Okay, first question. A is equal to X says that X is an integer and minus 3 less than X less than 4. 4. We have to write it in roster form, means we have to list all the elements. Minus 3 less than X less than 4. X is an integer. What are the integers lying between minus 3 and 4? What are the integers lying between minus 3 and 4? Exactly. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. That is the answer. So list all the elements. I am writing it here. So the answer is A is equal to minus 3 between minus 3 and 4. So what are the integers? Minus 2, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number line is like this. So the integers between minus 3 and minus 4 are minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Order is not important in set. We can write it in any order. Order doesn't matter. Okay, so the answer is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Look at the second question. X says that X is a positive integer and X square less than 36. X must be a positive integer. So what are the positive integers? 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. One more condition is there, that is the square of it must be less than 38. What are the squares of 1, 2, 3, 4, etc.? 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49. It must be less than 38. So what are the possible numbers? The possible numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because the square of 6 is 36. Square of 7 becomes 49. Here not only positive integer and square must be less than 38. So the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 only. Okay, clear? Now next, X says that X is a natural number and divisor of 6. Which are the numbers divisors of 6? Divisors of 6 are, we know 1 is a divisor of 6, 2 is a divisor of 6, we know. What about 3? 3 is also a divisor of 6. What about 4? Is it a divisor of 6? No. What about 5? Is it a divisor of 6? No. So down right. What about 6? Is 6 a divisor of 6? Yes. So the final answer is 1, 2, 3, 6. Is it clear? Now next question. X says that X is a prime number and divisor of 6. First question was X is a natural number and divisor of 6. Second one, X is a prime number and divisor of 6. What are the prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, etc. Prime number and divisors of 6. So what is the answer? We will start with 2. Is 2 a divisor of 6? Yes. Next, 3. Is 3 a divisor of 6? Yes. What is the next prime number? 5. Is 5 a divisor of 6? No. Numbers greater than 6 cannot be a divisor of 6. So, the final answer is 2, 3. Last question. X says that X is a 2-digit number such that sum of the digits is 8. Two-digit numbers whose sum is 8. What are that numbers? 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. So 17, write it in reverse order also, 71. 2 plus 6, 8. So 26, write it in reverse order, 62. 3 plus 5, 8. So 35 and 53. Last. 4 plus 4 is 8. 44. All the possibilities are written here. 17, 71, 26, write it in reverse order. 62, 35, write it in reverse order. 53, 44. These are the numbers. These are the 2-digit numbers whose sum is 8. I hope now it is clear to you. Lack of space, I have written it clear. If you have any problem, comment below. Now look at this question. Write the following sets in set builder form. It is written in tabular form. We have to write it in set builder form. What is set builder form? We have to find out a common property possessed by all the elements of this set. Here the set is 3, 6, 9, 12. It is clear. 3 1 is 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, means it is a multiple of 3. So we can write it in two ways in set builder form itself. First method, we know the method. X says that X is a positive multiple of 3, positive multiple of 3 less than 13. Positive multiple of 3 less than 13. Less than 13, less than 14, all are correct. Okay, we can write it in one more way also, that is X says that X is equal to 3n, okay, where n, X is equal to 3n, 1 less than or equal to n less than or equal to how much? 3 1 is 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 12, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. We can write it in this way also. X says that X is equal to 3n and 1 less than or equal to n less than or equal to 4. Again, write the following in set builder form. 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. What is this? Even natural numbers. So, how can we write? C is equal to, X says that X is an even natural number. Or one more way we can write, X says that X is equal to 2n and n is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. Both the methods right. Write it in full statement form or short form. It depends on you. Next question. D is equal to 1, 4, 9, 16, etc. 100. What is this? 9, 4, 1, 4, 9, 16, etc. 100. What is it? squares of natural numbers. So, we can write it in two ways. X says that x is the square of a natural number less than 101, or x says that x is equal to n square. X is equal to n square, and n lies between what and what? N lies between n 1 less than or equal to n less than or equal to 10. Not lies between, including 1 and 10. The value of n is from 1 to 10. Value of n is from 1 to 10. So we can write it in this way also. X is equal to n square and 1 less than or equal to n less than or equal to 10. 1 square, 2 square, put the value of n as 1, 1 square, n as 2, 2 square, n as 3, 3 square, so on. 10 square is 100. So we can write in both way. X says that x is the square of a natural number less than 101, or x says that x is equal to n square and 1 less than or equal to n less than or equal to 10. Both the methods are right. In this way we can write set builder form. We can write tabular form to set builder form. I hope now all the things are clear. Concept of set, method of writing a set. What is a set? A well-defined collection of objects forms a set. Two methods of writing, roster method and set builder form. If you have any doubt regarding these questions, comment below. Thank you for watching my video. I will be back with more videos on coming classes. Thank you.